Namaste, my name is Shailaja and I welcome you all to the AUM Spirit Academy. I am a spiritual speaker and I speak about a wide varieties of spiritual topics. These topics include a lot of physical, mental and emotional healing, spiritual awakening, how things work at a subtle level and how they affect us at a physical level. All these things I understand because I have had a kundalini awakening, and the kundalini awakening has taught me many different lessons. So this is a forum where I would like to share my knowledge with the people of Turkey so that you understand how the workings of your body and mind affect you at the physical level. We are not just the physical beings, we exist at different layers, at different levels, right from the physical to the subtlest aspect. And the workings of the subtle body have an effect on how we live in this physical reality, how we manifest relationships and things in this physical reality, how we heal ourselves, how we transform and grow and come out of cycles of life and death. All these things are part of the spiritual evolution process. So I will be talking about a wide variety of topics because this subject is not a small subject. It has a lot of depth and variations. It includes many different practices like yoga, breathing techniques, mudras, and then bandhas. All these things will help you to evolve and live your life from a higher level of awareness. Until now, people are pursuing the idea of being happy. To be happy, you need to have certain things in line in your life, both physically and then mentally. If things are not aligned properly in your life, then you will go out of alignment in your personal joy or in your personal ability or potential. You will not be aware of who you are. So we are designing a program called the Karmik Bağ Disconnection Program. We have noticed that many people suffer from bad relationships, and they suffer because they don't recognize people correctly. They trust the wrong people. Their own issues, their own attachment styles, their own distorted view of the world and their own attractions can bring in wrong people and wrong things into their life. Once a wrong person enters the life goes upside down, the environment gets spoiled, our mental peace is gone, we get affected in many different ways, but we fail to realize that the reason for all these problems is that person who has come into your life. We try to understand what is happening, we try to heal, but we are not able to cope with the situation. So we have designed a program called the Karmik Bağ Disconnection Program, and I welcome you all to participate in it. I'll post the link to the bookings to this program, and this program will enhance your understanding about recognizing the people you need to keep out of your life and how you can heal after you have cut cords with these wrong people. This program is designed in a very simple way with few practices, and when you do these practices while you are trying to come out of a karmic connection, these breathing practices, mudras, they will help you at one level to get rid of karmic cords. So I welcome you all to this. The bookings are open and we will be doing these programs continuously. Whenever you visit our website, please check out the various programs. I am doing this along with psychologist Merve Keys. She is a very experienced psychologist and she is the translator for the program. We are combining our individual competencies, we're bringing it together so that we can help you move ahead by cutting away unnecessary bad relationships from your life. I'm trying to explain a little about what these karmic cords are, so you have some level of understanding and you understand that this program is good for you. The philosophy or the thought behind this program. We all are aware of the term called karma. What is karma? Karma is, in a way, you can say it is action and consequences. But these action and consequences come with the identification of I as the limited being who is the doer and sufferer. But for the karmic cords connection, we will define karma as unlearned lessons. When it comes to relationships and we are evolving through many lifetimes, we are learning about ourselves and about the external world through relationships. If you have bad relationships in your life, you will not have a good relationship with yourself. That means you are not your own friend. You are always cursing yourself. You are hating yourself. You do things which will not do good to you. You don't think that you're a good person, or you don't feel worthy of love. You don't feel you're valued. You don't feel you deserve good things. All these things can affect how we think of ourselves. And when we have a distorted view of ourselves, our view about the world also will be distorted. So we are living in a level which is totally distorted, and because of that, our life will have too much of drama in it. Too much of wrong people will come into our life and they trouble us even more. We go into more pain, more loops of pain. We go down totally. In a way, we are crashing, or we are operating from a very lower level of our original potential. We have to understand how when we learn lessons, we can come out of karmic cords. And the more you learn lessons, you know yourself, you start loving yourself. You know what you are. Then you know what you want in life. You're living life from a higher level of intelligence awareness. Once you have learned your life lessons, you have learned to recognize who is good for you, who is bad for you. You become your own friend. Now you are operating at a level where your actions, your thoughts, your words will not destroy you. Rather, they will build you. You are becoming a sovereign being. But to become a sovereign being, the path is not easy. We have to learn lessons. The faster we learn our lessons, we grow, we evolve. The faster we move on this path, the faster we are able to express our true self. And we have within this transformation the potential to come out of cycles of life and death. We have had many lifetimes, and in all the past lifetimes and even in this lifetime, we may have had bad relationships. And when we do not learn lessons from our past relationships, even in our previous lifetimes and this lifetime, we will attract the same people, the same situations, the same environment, the same experiences until we learn these lessons. So when I talk about karmic or disconnection program, here I would like to describe karma just for this one program as karma is unlearned lesson. When you learn lessons and you implement it and you decide that you will not go back to your previous behavior, when you take that stand, your lessons stick with you, not just for this lifetime, even for the next lifetime. So you don't have to again go through that pain, or you will not have to attract that same wrong person into your life to relive those moments in your life. Once you have learned a lesson, the lesson sticks with you. It stays with you even in your next lifetime. In the next lifetime, you are more equipped to recognize and deal with wrong people effectively. Hence, you come out of pain loops not just for this lifetime but for the future lifetimes also. And once you have learned about yourself and about the physical reality that you are in, the various subtler aspects within you, when you understand yourself well, all put together, you don't have to take birth on earth anymore. You are out of the cycles of life and death. In a way, you have got freedom, freedom from suffering. Here, there is a picture, and in that picture, you see a person sitting, and the person has different layers or sheets. These sheets are called as koshas in Sanskrit. It simply means layer, layer upon layer upon layer. So the outside layer, the outside body you see is the physical body. This physical body, we eat, we reproduce, we sleep, we do all our activities in this body. And we need this body to express ourselves to the external world. Even to get into a relationship, we need this body. Underneath this body, at a much subtler level, you have the astral body. The astral body is where your mental, emotional things happen. Your thoughts, your emotions, how you feel, they all are coming from your astral body. But the astral body, you are not aware of it. It is there within you, and it is processing information. And this is a subtler level within you. And more subtler than this is the causal body. The causal body is the cause of many lifetimes of yours on earth. All the karma of many lifetimes is stored in the causal body. We take part of that karma, and then we are born on earth and we experience good or bad depending on the karma that we have brought when we come into earth. And then with our life here, how much good we do, how much bad we do, we take that and that we add it to the karma that is there at the causal level. Based on that, you will take one more lifetime on earth. So that way we are caught up in the cycles of life and death. So there is lot of karma at the causal level. The causal level is like a karma bank. Many lifetimes of your karma is stored there. Then how does that karma get cleared? It gets cleared at two levels. One is when you have learned your life lessons, and secondly, when you stop identifying with that limited I. Now, this karmic disconnection program, it is aimed at understanding how karmic relationships work, how do you recognize them, and how do you heal yourself and get out of them. Healing can be done at an emotional level where we are trying to sort out issues, you're crying, you're releasing the pain. That is one level of healing. And this healing can take a lot of time. And the other faster level of healing is healing at the subtler level through certain breathing practices, mudras. Because these breathing practices and mudras, they affect you at the astral level, the healing is faster. And the release of this wrong person from your body or from your life is very quick. So we will be talking about those in the program. And then I said that karma is also identification with the actions, the thoughts that you think you are or you're doing. We can get a release from this type of karma also when we undergo spiritual awakening process. So here on this channel, we will be dealing with a lot of these things, and we will design many different training modules for you, which will make life more sense to you and which will take you on the right spiritual path. So understand that you not only exist at the physical level, you exist at the astral level and at the causal level too. When you're trying to work out things, figure out things at the physical level, the process takes long. But if you're doing it at the astral level, and that can be done through breathing practices, mudras, certain meditative techniques, When you're trying to heal yourself from the level of your astral body, the healing is faster and quicker. The life lessons are learned quickly. And once you keep those life lessons with you and you implement those life lessons, you will not have to come back to that same situation, not just in this lifetime, but even in the future lifetimes. It becomes part of your knowledge base. If you learn to identify bad people in this lifetime, in the next lifetime, you will quickly identify like that. You don't need somebody to come and tell you that this is a bad person. Keep this person out of your life. Here, we are not looking at this problem from the emotional level or the mental level. We understand that we get affected at the emotional, mental level. And when we are affected, our ability to understand ourselves and our situation, that ability is lost to some extent because our higher discretion is not working when we are in pain. Rather, if we try to approach the situation from the astral body level through breathing exercises, mudras, meditation, first thing that comes is your discretion starts working. Once your discretion starts working, you will easily come out of pain. For those who are undergoing a lot of trauma and pain in life because they don't know how to identify wrong people, or they have had wrong relationships and those relationships have affected them, and they don't want such people to come back into their life. They want to change their life. They want to live life from a level of awareness and happiness. For such people, the training program which we have designed, that is the Karmik Bağ disconnection program, it is an effective tool, and we have already done a session on it, and our previous participants have really liked the session and they found it very helpful. So I would ask you also to come in. The bookings are open. I will post a link to that in the description box below. I and psychologist Merve Okes, we both will conduct the program, and this program will be very useful to you. Thank you.